Hello, welcome back to Moners. So it's been over a month since my last upload, so I just thought I'd show you the progress of the pod. So as you can see, straight away we've done the kitchen. These were our IKEA units we bought off IKEA, funnily enough. And this was a kitchen unit, kitchen top, sorry, we had left over from a project at home. It's come in pretty nicely. We've got our sink here, this is all in. The tap's just sitting here for a moment, but I'll be plumbing that in at some point, along with the waste. The waste will be going somewhere. I haven't figured that out yet, but probably just drill a hole straight down, and it'll connect with the outlet for the bathroom. Yeah, we got the hob in. This is a Noxton hob. It's just a generic one I found on Amazon. I think it was like £70 or something like that. This isn't actually, you can't use it yet because, well, one, it's not wired in, and two, the valve for the gas is not actually connected yet. See, the gas tubes are under here. So yeah, we've also finished all the electrics, finally. And down here we have a fuse box which goes into like a caravan style plug. They're the blue ones. So there's that. We haven't actually tested the electrics yet, so hopefully the lights work and all that. By the bed, well, the bed's currently in the post, hence why there's no bed, but there'll be like a little shelf here, and we got a phone charger and 2 plugs, maybe a lamp and a bit of a bookshelf on the wall. We've also finished doing like a cover for the mechanics of the sliding door. I've shown this so many times, but it's quite satisfying. So there you go. That's it. There's still a bit of work to do around the door. As you can see, there's a gap there we'll be filling in. And we also have, I picked up this wood today, and this will be going on the inside, because if you see there's a bit of a mistake by the plumber. Well, it's not my fault because the wall wasn't very straight, but I should be fixing that today with those strips of wood. I also have some cladding on the floor there to cover this wall, and we'll be putting like a angular bit of wood to hide the edge of this. We'll also be using some plastic quadrant up the sides here. After we did try using pine ones, but it's just too difficult, should I say, because you got to twist it and curve it at the same time. But yeah, that's what it's at the moment. It's almost done. I think we sort of missed summer. Well, we got a month of August, but I don't think we'll get many people in. Mainly because of coronavirus, and mainly because I wasn't able to get supplies in to finish it. But at least it'll give me time to work on another pod when this is complete. So yeah, I'll be mounting this on my tripod and working on this door frame today and finishing this wall. That's the thing, I did actually buy the wrong thickness of cladding, but I reckon I'll be able to get away with it, and it might even look better, because then like because this is in like permanently, this fixture here, it'll go together nicely, if that makes sense. But I'll be talking about that as the video goes on. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll put on the clips of my progress. Okay, so the first step will be sanding down this edge. So when I put these planks in, they aren't exactly flush, to say the least. So I'll be sanding this down with this little block sander, I think it's called. It's a Stanley. And I'll just be getting it nice and smooth for the cladding to go on. So I'll just begin, I guess. Make sure the blades are right way around. Okay, so now it's smooth, so I've deburred the edges, so to say. I will now be measuring up the gap between here and there. So I've measured it already, it's about 7 inches, but I'll be cutting in metric just because it's easier, because I'm a metric user. So yeah, so what I'll be doing is I'll be cutting it, fitting it in, nailing it in with the pneumatic air gun, and then once I've finished the wall, I'll do another bead of silicone around it, just because this is here and it'll get in the way. So I'll probably pick this out so it's nice and flush, and then put a new bead in, so it looks better. And yeah, thing to mention, this is I actually ordered the wrong material, so it's a lot thinner to before, but I reckon it'll be fine and it'll look better with the switch as well. I mean, I think it's in there temporarily, but I'll pull it out and measure it up so it's nice and level for the switch. So yep, what I'll do is I'll measure up loads of pieces, custom to size, and then just do a quick video of me tacking them in. I think it's the best way of doing it. So yeah, catch up with you in a bit. Yeah, so when cutting this wood, it's important that, well, this is tongue and groove, so you want to cut it so when the blade goes through, all the splinters and stuff will come through the back. I mean, you don't have to, I'm not saying you have to, like, but it's just a nicer way of hiding all the nasty, like, because it rips up the wood, this thing, because it's quite a big blade, so it's just nice to hide it. It just saves you from sanding it down or whatnot. So yeah, here's my first mark. It's, what is it, 178mm. So I've measured it and used my rusty old square, which I found in the box of bits. So I'm going to cut that now, but I'm going to double check the measurements, and yeah, I think I'll get about 12 pieces out of this length, and then I got another length in the pod, which I'll grab out later. So yeah, I'll make a start.
Pictures in my room, people I once knew, and hearts I can't untangle from my own. I go in my head, hanging by a thread, drifting through her hair. One day you will find.
So here we go. It's as simple as that, really. All I've done is at the bottom I did 4 nails just to get it started, then 2 at the bottom of each panel. Originally with these, the reason I got thicker wood, well, I know this was a mistake, the thin wood, but the reason why this is nailed like this is because it's hidden nails, although it's not a very good job. But that's where you like angle the gun so the nail goes through the wood, like diagonally down, and it just hides the nailing. But I don't think it'll matter that much because it's obviously lighter because we haven't varnished it yet. And I mean, it'll be alright. It'll be fine. And we're hiding the end of it anyway, so it'll be alright. So you can see here, my markings were a little bit off, but the next one will be 8. We'll just check with that, which will be, not that side, will be 180mm. So I'll cut a few of those, probably bring it up to the light, then take the light out, just because it's a small screw at the moment holding it in, and then go from there. It should be easy enough. And then I can start varnishing it. And yeah, I was thinking of this, I might use this somewhere. Maybe down the bottom here, just as a lower down, like shelf. It's an option. I mean, be ashamed to waste it. I'm sure I will use it on something, it's just finding what to use it on. I mean, we could even do an insert into here, this hole, so it pulls out and it just hides the nasty pipes down there a bit more, but that's something to work out in the next episode. But I'll just carry on with this wall and yeah, see how we go from there.
With the lights on. It's a feeling that I can't explain. Don't look down, everything will be fine for you now. And don't look down, everything will be fine for you now. And don't look down, everything will be fine for you now. And don't look down, everything will be fine for you now.
Okay, so it's in place now. There was a little bit of a gap from me over cutting it, but I'll fill it with wood filler or sealant or something. So yeah, I'll just tack it in, then I can carry on.
Wasn't just a dream.
Okay, so I got this one up here, in close enough. Just need to varnish it. We will be putting a quadrant around them, so it'll hide all the nasty gaps. And I'm just filling in this hole up here, just hammering it in really. So yeah, this should be the last bits of the walls. Oh, actually there's a bit behind me which I need to do as well, but that shouldn't be too hard. Okay, that's all right.
It's a feeling I just can't contain. Don't look down, everything will be fine for you now. Don't look down, everything will be fine for you now. Don't look down, everything will be fine for you now. Don't look down, everything will be fine for you now.
Okay, so what I've done today is I've done this wedge, well, I've done this wall, done a wedge up there, there's a bit of a gap but it'll be alright, and same up there, there's a bit of a gap but I've done that new plank. Next up we'll be varnishing them and putting some quadrant round, and if we come in here I've also done some of this waterproof boarding up the sides here and up on the top here. The next stage will be putting this, well, skirting board it is, but architrave over to just hide the gaps really. And I'll be cutting that out at a 45-degree angle, so it slots together nicely. And I got a thinner piece on this side to go like that. And of course I'll have a piece over the top there. But yeah, I'm also going to buy some more silicone to do the edge up here. There's a lot of bodgery in this pod, I'm not even going to lie, but it's almost done, to be honest. like the beds in the post, it's coming from Glasgow, I think. It's gonna take a week or two to get here. But once that's built and in, then it should be pretty much ready to have people in. We're still thinking where to put it. I think we're going to put it by the pond. Well, we've got this lake, we call it a pond, but it's quite overgrown, so we're going to have to do quite a lot of dredging and just tidying up, really. But yeah, that should prove to be a good few interesting videos. Might even rent a long reach excavator or digger just to help with that. But yeah, that's it for today. It was just a bit of a quick video showing the kitchen, and mainly because I haven't uploaded anything in a month. But yeah, if you like the video, obviously drop a like or a dislike, whatever works for you, and feel free to subscribe if you want. It all helps. So yeah, cheers for watching, and I'll see you next time.